Then, as I promised earlier, we will help Lauren in her endeavors too. John, tell me what you do on the roof. Tell me what you do on the roof. Tell me what you do on the roof. We're back again to play some games. We are back with, what's this game called? Havenless. We are back with Havenless. And the last time we met Noah and Samantha. But Noah was the more weirdest meeting. We met Samantha. She seems cool, but I don't know why a cool person is in this church. And I met Noah, who was running away from a zombie, but also trying to get bit. And he said, get out of that church. Okay. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my social media. It's always in the description below. And we can get started. I think, Noah we have the most affection with for some reason. Yeah, let's start. I don't remember seeing this many people here yesterday. Right. Did something happen? People we haven't seen the previous day were gathered in the moss. Gathered in the mass? I don't know. We were looking at the crowd when Lance got our attention. Shouldn't we hurry? He's probably waiting for us. You've almost arrived. Why are we stopping here? It just bothered me a bit. I swear, this is not the time to get bothered by things like that. He said that, but who should we go check on? Shane, Lance, or Lily? I want to check on Lily. But I'm going to check on Shane. I looked over at Shane, who hadn't slept that night, and our eyes met. What's with that look, Lauren? You look really tired today, too. He's got insomnia. I'm used to it. Don't worry. I grabbed Lily's hand as she started dozing off, and we kept going. We arrived in front of one of the doors in the lobby. This is the perfect time for a captain to take charge. And you aren't saying that because you don't want to? It really seems like you misunderstand me. I doubt I misunderstand anything about you. I won't ask you to perform any miracles, so don't worry. Is this the office? Ahem. I cleared my throat and raised my hand in a fist. Let's knock. Knock, knock. As I knocked on the door, I heard a voice from the inside telling us to come in. John was sitting with his back against a boarded-up window. It is a good morning indeed. I have been waiting for you. Please, take a seat. I wanted to bring each one of you a cup of tea, but unfortunately, the circumstances do not allow for that. How was your night? I'm not gonna lie and say it was fine. Hey, everybody like that. The two of us slept fine, but I looked over at Shane and Lance. Y'all cranky. No one could know how these two managed to sleep in the same bed. I hope you were able to recuperate from your exhaustion. And are you able to let me know about your decision? Of course, I straightened out my back and told them what we had talked about the previous night. First, we wouldn't be able to stay here forever. Second, we were willing to help them the days we stayed in the church. Alright. Guess I can't afford to be picky in times like these. Then, as I promised earlier, We will help Lauren in her endeavors too. John, tell me what you do on the roof. Tell me what you do on the roof. Tell me what you do on the roof. Please. I'm still not over that. What do you do on the roof? Thank you, John. I should be the one thanking you. If all goes well, I pray I'll be able to change your hearts too. I think our captain might be a bit too stubborn for something like that to happen. Seeing her become this popular is making me really worried. What are you saying all of a sudden? It seems it's time to ask this then. Miss Lauren, what is it you're in search for? I'm not trusting you? The heck? I wait for my nurse to calm down. Her younger sister. She lost touch with her after everything went bad. Really? I have a sister? Shane gently grabbed my hand, making me feel safe. That's right, my sister. I'm looking for her. Shane and my parents were protected in a safe zone. Wow, our parents aren't dead. That's a first. But we were unable to find my sister there. Oh my, I didn't expect you to carry such a heavy burden, Miss Lauren. I will start by asking around. Perhaps someone here in the church has seen her. I really do hope that's the case. I truly do. I handed over my wallet and I kept it in my pocket. Inside of it was not only family photos, but photos I had taken in photo booths as well. John checked the photos and nodded and gave me a warm smile. Thank you. I will tell the others what you have told me. What is your sister's name, by the way? It's Zoe. I stayed silent for a moment when Shane kept talking. I remember you saying you wanted us to help you with work. Please tell us what we can do to help. It warms my heart to see you all so eager to help. I really would like to explain everything in detail, but it's almost time for morning mass. Wow, morning mass in a situation like this? You must be really devoted believers. So that's why there's so many people outside? Everyone gets up early to attend morning mass. Every day? We hold mass every morning up on the second floor. But what do you do on the roof? If you ever feel like joining us, we will always have a seat for you. Right then we heard someone knocking on the door. Is it Ava? The door opened and Ava entered. She looked around the room and greeted us while nodding. Ava, please take care of them for me. Yes. You can leave the rest to me. Where are we going? We're going to the patroller's office on the 3rd floor. Everyone, I'll show you the way. Please follow me. John waved us off, and we followed Ava back out to the lobby. So the patroller's office. We have an office for the patrollers, where we store gear and tools needed for outdoor excursions. So we keep rations for them here. There too. But what if we grab all those rations and just leave? I don't get why you're telling us all this. Are we gonna do bad things? Don't get me wrong. It's just a question about what if. Do you think our captain would be okay with us doing something like that? We followed Ava up the stairs, getting away from the crowd. But someone suddenly jumped in front of us, blocking our way. Ooh! You scared me. Who are you calling us irritating? Who are all these irritating people? Did Father John pick up some more people from the streets? You have our business. Jeremy. Okay, so Jeremy is a very hard name for me to say. So I will be calling him Jeremy. So please don't judge me. They're our guests. Mind your manners. They don't seem like people deserving to be treated like guests, though. I bet they'll be out of here in a few days from now, after leeching off our supply, throwing all dignity to the side. The guy named Jeremy looked us up and down with eyes filling with discontent. This guy must be... Probably. He seemed like the person to argue with. Excuse me. Weren't you on the 3rd floor last night? Why are you asking now all of a sudden? Surely not interested in me, are you? What? No, it's just... Seriously, people around here really have eyes for knowing good looks. His way of speaking is identical. I have no doubt it's the same person. I don't think this is the time for this discussion. You don't think? Why? What's your problem? For every person causing trouble, there has to be someone keeping them in check. Fewer words haven't been spoken. What? To put it briefly, Jeremy is part of the patrollers, Marines. He has done that ever since we decided to settle down here. It seems he's planning on taking advantage of his position from the start. It's unfortunate that people resort to that stuff when a world's like this, but it's understandable. There are people out there doing way worse stuff, after all. So what did Father John promise to do this time? I didn't hear about that yet. He said he'd help me find my younger sister. What sister? I just told you. My younger sister. Wow, I can't believe it. Now at the very least, I wish you'd stop arguing about other people's business. Wow, I wish you'd stop arguing. You're funny, you know that? Who do you think you are? Some kind of main character of a movie? I kinda am. I am the MC. I am the protagonist. Don't keep your hopes up. It's been ages since the world's become like this. Chances are, if you haven't found her by now, she's already kicked the bucket, you know. Or she might just be walking on the streets as a brainless zombie. Get him, Shane. Get him. Shane! Shane lunged at Jeremy and violently grabbed him by his collar. Beat him. Completely in shock, Ava gave me a look begging me to stop him. You know, I'm gonna be a bad. Don't let him go. that was a bad decision, but still. Shane, you absolutely shouldn't let him get away with that. Hear my encouragement, Shane grabbed Jeremy's collar even tighter. But since I didn't actually want Shane to be another person, alright, that's enough. I just want to say it. It's not worth wasting your energy on people like that. If you say so. That best. Shane let go and Jeremy straightened out his collar. He then looked at me and put on a sly smile. Ah, I remember now. I got it. I figured your face was familiar. What? You look just like her. Huh? Excuse me? Huh? Excuse me?
Look at all this money I just got.
Money?
From? Babe.
The patrollers. I feel my heartbeat getting heavier. Who do you mean by her? It seems like you are curious. If you want to know, you'll have to do well by me. Seeing you behave like this makes me not want to talk to you, you know. So mean. Mean? Oh man, my mood is really not good today. Wait. But Jeremy ignored me as he walked past us down the stairs. What should I do? Give me a choice. I've been searching for too long. I turned around and stopped Jeremy, but before I could take a step, I was stopped by Shane. Don't hold me back, Shane. Let me get him. Let him go, Lauren. I'm sure you know. He was just trying to agitate you. But if he actually knows, he could be telling the truth. Is it wrong of me to want to believe? Lauren. Wait, both of you need to calm down. You're not convincing him to come back anyway. I guess you're right. The heavy stomping footsteps could no longer be heard. Shane slowly let me go. It was clear he was worried.
Lauren, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ava, you don't need to worry so much. Same goes for you, Shane. I was being too stubborn. But I doubt you'll be able to change how she is. She would rather get hurt herself than see someone close to her do that. Anyways, let's get moving to the patroller's office. Unable to stand this awkward atmosphere on the way up the third floor, Lance suddenly excused himself. I'm sorry, but I think I'll head back up and get some rest. Oh? Are you trying to slip out of this alone? Wasn't it you that John had his eyes on, Captain? I don't have any skills or confidence to do something like patrolling. You know, he looks like a rich boy. And after hearing that abusive exchange just now, I just need some rest. But... Ava, stay out of this. What you talking for? Don't pay that guy any mind. He's always doing things he feels like. What you just said is just an excuse. Always with the cold-hearted words. Don't you think she has a point? I can't believe even you would think like that, Mr. Shane. But I guess it wouldn't hurt if one of us goes to get some rest, right? I guess, but Ava, what is your deal? Since she agrees, go ahead and do as you like, Lance. But bring Lily with you. Lauren? Me. Ask again. To be honest, I'm not sure if I can trust Lance to take care of a child, but I asked you this once. You're on your way up anyway, you know? I don't trust you, but you might as well. I really don't get why you're thinking so lowly of me. I want to ask you something. If I were to do that for you, what's in it for me? I won't choke you out. Is this really the time to be talking about stuff like that? I have to not suffer any losses.
I want to go with Lauren.
Lily. I guess it can't be helped. Put it on my tab. Your tab? Hey, Lily. Since your older sister is very, very busy, let's go back to our rooms. She'll come back when she's done.
Okay.
Thank you, Lance. I promise I won't take long, Lily. She nodded and stretched her hand out to Lance. I worried that he would refuse or ignore her, but Lance gently grabbed her hand and walked her up the stairs. For some reason, that sight felt familiar. As soon as we entered the corridor on the third floor, Ava sighed deeply and walked towards the door closest to the stairs. Now that I think about it, it was here I met Samantha. I should be the one that apologized. I didn't mean to scare you. There aren't. She's probably part of the patrol too. Yeah, because she was arguing with the patrol leader. There aren't usually a lot of people on this floor, so the argument just got a bit heated. Does that mean Samantha is part of the patrollers? That's right. But what are you doing here? I got completely startled by Samantha whispering in my ear from behind. I looked around to see her standing with her arms crossed, raising an eyebrow. Am I that scary? If you suddenly appear behind me and whisper like that, your reaction is clearer than I expected. As her breath touched my ear, Ava was just about to open the door when she looked back to see Samantha. Oh my, Samantha, why are you... I live here. Do I need a reason of being here? I should ask you what you're doing here, away from the prayer room, Ava. Ava was sweating bullets, not knowing what to do. Hey, what is up with her? Y'all. I don't like this place. I do not like this place. Samantha scare you? Are you intimidated? But you've been acting weird this whole time. The situation is somehow familiar. We decided to help the patroller starting today. So she was showing us around while explaining the rules. If that's the case, you can leave the rest to me, Ava. But, Father John... No matter how you look at it, I know how the patrollers work better than you do. Also, don't you think it's best if you hurry over to the prayer room? Alright. Please instruct them properly, Samantha. Lauren, and you, beside her, come over here. Leaving Ava behind, we enter the patroller's office. We are met by a strong smell of dust. We really have been needing a hand around here. Any help we can get now is really welcome. I see. Samantha went on to explain what was in each and every locker, as well what we should bring whenever we went outside. She mentioned how a flashlight is a must-have item, just like she had told me the other night. Well then, I guess that covers the basics. Hope my explanation wasn't too difficult to understand. I think we get the gist of it. It doesn't sound very complicated. So there was basically two main duties of the patrollers. Firstly, any survivors found in the streets should be brought back to the church. Second, any unusable supplies found outside should be delivered to the church. I said unusable. Usable. Any usable supplies. You don't look averse to doing any of this. It seems you've gotten quite used to staying here. It's just that we've had to deal with a lot of things here and there. Here and there. It's nothing much. I'm not staying in the same place, always moving around. You're making me curious when you put it like that. Alright, if there's anything you want to know, now's the chance. Now's the time to ask me. I don't even have enough gems for that. Teams, I guess? How the teams divided up. We usually just decide freely. It's important to consider each patroller's condition. Anyways, how about taking a look around before lunch? You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just want to take good care of you. Or are you saying it's because you have something else to do? No, we don't really have any other plans. And that's good to hear. Well then, grab your bag and let's move. Wow, she's so enthusiastic. It's because she likes me. We hastily grabbed our bags and makeshift weapons and followed Samantha down to the first floor. In front of the entrance was a group of people who seemingly just got back from the outside. They were all wearing matching jackets similar to Samantha's. Oh, Samantha, are you heading out? Who are your friends? Newcomers? They'll help us with the patrol area for a couple days. I'm planning to show them how we work, and show them the surroundings in the same go. Anyway, how was it today? Same as always. We only managed to bring back more dust. We're slowly running out of rations, and it makes me worried. I see. You did a good job. Get some rest, and don't worry about too much. After receiving praise, the patrollers nodded and went upstairs. Academy? Where was I? To repeat what I told you earlier, the main task of the patrollers is to find rations and to bring back any survivors. We have to find Noah then. Of course, never forget that our own safety always comes first. Are you still able to find rations like that? Most places have already been completely emptied out. He's right. We had even spent days at a time starving because there was nothing to eat. There was no worry of starving in the safe zone, but I'm not really in a position to pass their blood tests. So we helped the military with various tasks, getting food as payment, and stave off the hunger. That is true, but every now and then, we find some in unexpected places. Undiscovered storage, for example. Emergency supplies someone forgot or left behind. That's really sad. What's there to do about it? It's not like the infected have any use of it. I looked around to see if there's any infected nearby, but I noticed Shane suddenly stopped. What's the matter? Over there. Isn't that a convenience store? What? Shane points in between the two buildings where there is a tiny convenience store. To think that would be in a place like this, I haven't noticed it until now. Look at the state it's in. You think a tornado had passed by. Could there have been people trying to get food? Yeah, it doesn't look like they have left anything behind. But you never know. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any affected. Let's take a look inside. It seems like they've only left stuff past their expiration date. I decided to check the chocolate corner. I even looked on the floor beneath it, but it seemed like I was out of luck. Ah, here. Huh? Looking over to where his voice came from, I saw Shane standing in front of the door. This looks like storage. Is the door handle broken? No, I think it's just locked. Every time Shane pushed down the handle, it made a clicking noise as if something was hindering it. I put my ear to the door, but was completely silent. But just in case, I lowered my voice. What do you think the odds are someone's hiding in there? Or maybe someone locked an infected inside. You guys really have vivid imaginations. I said we open the door and take a look inside. There might be food in there. I agree. Even if there is infected inside, the three of us should be able to handle it. If we're really lucky, there might be chocolate I can give to Lily too. As if I was daydreaming about what we might find inside, Samantha took a quick look around the store. She returned to us after a short while, sighing and looking disappointed. I can't find the key to the storage. If only there was something we could use instead of a key. Our feet? I think all three of us could kick it down. We gotta watch an ad. I looked around and noticed a paper clip in the corner of the store. It looked rusted and very dirty. What's that? Did you find a key? Ah, I didn't. But there was this paper clip on the floor. I'm not sure if I can do anything with it though. Don't tell me you're gonna pick the lock with it. Trust me, I got this. Trust me, it'll only take a minute. Wow, Lauren, you sounded really trustworthy right there. I have had to pick a lock a couple times before. I wasn't sure a paperclip could be in the, it depends on the lock. If it's a push-in kind of lock, then it should work. But anything else, I don't know. I stretched up the paperclip, put it inside the door, and tried moving it around. Lauren, if it's too hard, let me try. I got this, Shane. It's fine. You would just break the clip. I wouldn't break it. I think this is how I used to do it. I promise I won't break it. Ignoring Shane's pleading, I used all my focus on trying to unlock the door. As I was worrying about Shane forcibly taking the clip from me, the lock let out a sound, letting us know how it had unlocked. There we go. Wow, you really opened it. When I say I'll do something, I really do it. Then, shall we go inside? I don't want to be part of the patrol here. I do not want to. And I want to find Noah. We need to find Noah because I need him to tell me why we should leave the church. I have a sister. The MC has a sister. That's who she's searching for. Shane's parents are safe. My parents are safe. But my sister's missing. So Shane's rolling with me because he's a real one? Is that it? Is he a ride or die? Is that why he left his parents to follow me? Lance, we're trying to get him to a safe zone. And Lily, also. And yeah. So everybody has their little goals. But Shane, is he my ride or die? Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. Maybe, probably not, probably yes, definitely.